So I was already recording this video. It was 2 minutes and 30. It was 2 minutes and 30 seconds in, and immediately I forgot to put on Do Not Disturb on my phone, and I got a tweet saying Ozzy Osbourne died this morning at the age of 76, which honestly really really unfortunate. I mean, my dad and my grandpa liked him, so yeah, I started liking him too. Like, it was back then. I started listening to like around middle school. Haven't listened to much of his music since, but it's like I heard about that concert and saw some videos where it looked amazing. That man, rock legend, just insane there. It was cool to see him go out, like, hit like right after his final concert. I mean, really unfortunate timing too. He was 76 years old, but really cool to see him like just go out in a badass kind of way, like just the way he performed. I don't know what to say right now because I'm in shock. I didn't think this would happen. So, yeah. But that's really all I have to say about that. Rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. Rock legend, man. Rock legend. How about that? Love that. So, let's get around to the video, though. So this was the Xfinity Series weekend, or the Cup NASCAR weekend from Dover. Relatively short and sweet for the Xfinity Series race because it got rained out at the end of it. Some could say that this has been the cleanest Xfinity race ever. Yeah, I don't know how true that is because I haven't been watching Xfinity for that long. Last week it was incredibly clean. Sonoma just did not have a caution the entire race. This time it was the same thing until the end of the race, which caution came out because of rain. But yeah, stage 1 was won by Taylor Gray. Pretty cool there. Joe Gibbs Racing basically took that whole stage away. So yeah, he won stage 1. Stage 2 was Connor Zilic because Taylor Gray ended up having a bad pit stop, which basically screwed him out of the entire race. So yeah, he didn't even finish in the top 10 in this stage right there. Feel bad for that. And then rain was super close, so they only went about like 20-some laps, I'm pretty sure. So I'm not too sure. Someone fact check me there. Yeah, they only went about 20 to 30 laps for that final stage, and yeah, caution came out and ended the race because of rain. Connor Zilic was once again ahead when the caution came out. He got his second straight win in a row. Before we move on to the top 10 finishers, let's just show you where Zilic has finished these last races since that Talladega wreck. Since that Talladega wreck, he's gone second, fifth, a win at Pocono, fourth at Atlanta, second in Chicago, a win at Sonoma and Dover. That's 3 wins ever since that. He has 4 wins this year. He's just been crushing it. His worst finish has been 5th ever since that Talladega wreck. He has been doing wonders. Kept his car clean and has just been kicking everybody's ass in the series. So, how about that? Let's go over the top 10 finishers. They had Amarola get second, Brandon Jones get third, Allgaier got 4th, which I do think if the race would have gone on to the scheduled distance, he would have won. Jesse Love got 5th, Ryan Sieg ended up with 6th, Taylor Gray rebounded to 7th, Sheldon Creed in 8th, William Sawalich 9th, and Christian Neckes rounded up the top 10. So, yeah. Moving on to the Cup race, which that's about it for the Xfinity Series race because nothing too much happened. For the Cup race, it was kind of the same thing, low-key. Chase Elliott won a very clean stage 1. I mean, you had some issues happen, but yeah, you had him win stage 1. I think stage 2 went clean and green all the way too. It did, actually. Christopher Bell ended up winning stage 2, and immediately as they came back for the restart of stage 3, he spun himself out, which he made up for it as they're battling for the finish. There was a light rain caution, and then it was Bell versus Hamlin. Bell, I think, is leading at the time of caution for that. Wait, no. Bell rebounds because pit cycles. He stayed out, and the caution came out right on his favor, and he got the lead. It was him and Hamlin battling for those last 40 laps, and then the caution for rain came out for Chastain. No, it's for Chastain. Chastain ended up wrecking. So that put the caution out, and then it started to rain, and it rained hard. But then it stopped quickly, so they were able to dry the track out. Took an hour, but still, they were able to dry the track up, and yeah, here we go. But they went to overtime because of a wreck. So yeah, Bell twice. That's twice. This guy went from winning 3 straight to start off the year, and then he just made 2 costly mistakes. The first mistake he made up for it by, actually no, fate helped to make up for it because he was in the lead when that caution came out. He had another chance, basically blew it, ran Hamlin too far up, but he spun himself out, so yeah. 2 costly mistakes for him. He needs to stay consistent if he wants this championship year. No, they went to overtime, that's for sure. And Denny Hamlin got the win, which I have a complaint about that. Even though Hamlin's my favorite driver, I gotta say, this dirty air thing is... Yikes, it's kind of insane. You had the same situation at Pocono with Briscoe and Hamlin. Wow. You had that same situation at Pocono. Same thing at Nashville. Nashville, honestly, it showed it really well, too. I mean, you just couldn't pass lap cars, even. That's how bad this dirty air situation is. I mean, I like Hamlin. Hamlin's my favorite driver and all that, but in theory, I think he should have been battling a little bit more hard for that race. Although, you just got to understand, Hamlin's veteran experience. He knows how to defend, so he still might have won, but at the same time, with this dirty air situation, I don't think there's any way he was losing this race. He got the win. That's amazing because I'm a Hamlin fan. Briscoe got second. You had Bowman get third. How about that? Nice. Larson fourth. Ty Gibbs fifth. Chase Elliott in sixth. Notice the running gag with the top six right here. 3 Hendrick cars, 3 Gibbs cars. Wallace got seventh. Blaney got eighth, and RFK Racing got ninth and 10th with Buescher and Keselowski. And that's about it basically. A clean Dover race until the end where it got wacky, but yeah, it wasn't the greatest race, but. Yeah, they gotta do something about this aero blocking and dirty air situation. It just shows how much it's holding back the great battles for these guys. I know Hamlin's an amazing defender. He arguably is the best guy to drive, or he's the best driver of the year so far because of how his maneuvering to the win has been. Like, he won a fuel mileage race. He won this race by just defending like crazy and with the dirty air advantage. What other race did he win? He won Michigan, I know that. He won Darlington because of a restart. Yeah, and he won Martinsville because he just straight up dominated there because he's good at short tracks. I don't know, the way Hamlin has been winning all year, it's been just very different ways, which has to make other fans scared because he can win anything at this point. But yeah, that's it for this one. Thank you for watching. I kind of went overboard with glazing Hamlin. My bad. Goodbye.